Hello, now we're going to do Chapter 15, Lesson 1 on forces. Forces is a push or pull. For instance, how this girl is pushing the filing cabinet or this boy is pulling the wagon. Forces are described by their strength and direction. For instance, she's pushing to the right and he is pushing to the left. Forces can also be combined. The combination of all the forces on an object is called a net force. Let's look at an example of a net force. Let's say there's a dog, and the dog is being pulled on a leash by the owner. The dog would like to go to the left, and he is pulling with a 6 Newton force. The owner would like to go to the right, and he is pulling with a 12 Newton force to the right. The combination, or the winner, of what direction they're going to go is the bigger force, and in this case it's going to end up being 6 Newtons of force to the right, because there is 6 Newtons more on this side and they will move to the right. Forces can be balanced or unbalanced. Now this is where you're going to take your foldable and you're going to open it up and you're going to add the notes. Under the foldable that says balanced forces, please add these notes. Balanced forces are equal in strength, objects will not move, the net force is 0, and no change to an object's in motion. So when they're equal forces, the object will not move. However, forces help objects to move. So under your foldable in the flap that's for unbalanced forces, let's put this now. Unbalanced forces can be when there's a push or pull in the same direction. Net forces are added together when they're going in the same direction. However, like the example with the dog and the owner, unbalanced forces can also be a push or pull in different directions. When it's in different directions, the smaller force will be subtracted from the larger force. Another way to look at it, which is the way we're going to do it in class, is we're going to look at the ones or the force that moves to the right will be positive. So move to the right, the force will be positive. If the force is to the left, a move to the left, the force will be negative. Let's look at an example of that. The first example I'm going to do with you, and the second example you'll take as a quiz. Example: a ball, let's say it's a soccer ball, was kicked to the right with a force of 10 newtons. Then a girl kicked the ball to the left with a force of 20 newtons. What is the net force? Take a second and try to work on your own and pause. If not, let's continue if you'd like to see this together. Answer: here's the kick to the right with 10 newtons of force on the soccer ball. Here's the kick to the left with 20 newtons on the soccer ball. This is how I'm going to note it. Positive 10 newtons to the right plus, this is the symbol for to the left. We're going to use a negative, 20 newtons. When I do the math and I solve, I have a negative 10 newtons, but that really means another way to say it is or 10 newtons to the left. I hope that was easy enough, and if it's not and you need some help, please ask in class. I'm going to give you another example now on the Edpuzzle, and please take your time to solve the problem. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later.